Good morning guys, I'm back. You might notice that I've got a bit of a sore throat. I've had the man flu, and it is the man flu before you say anything, because I haven't known a single woman to get this, and it's like a head cold slash sore throat, but still means that you don't need to go to uni or work for a week. But coming over that, I went to the furry meet today, and I'm a bit drunk, but coming home I fell asleep and missed my stop and ended up all the way into Southend instead of getting off at Blaize, and I tell you what, that's just, it done me. And I've been giving up smoking for 2 weeks, and I took one and it felt weird, but I'm kind of in a pissy mood, so let's rant about something. I'm not going to rant about what's happening with Colonel Gaddafi and all that shit and happening in Israel and fuck it, because we don't need any more depression. So I'm going to take the piss out of the planets today, because it's something which I've wanted to take the piss out of for ages, but I've got the monologue, and over we go. The world of astrology has been rocked to its rocky foundations. The practitioners of the method of ascribing personality traits and predictions about individual futures from the positions of the celestial bodies have been shocked by the revelation that they might have been getting it all wrong for the last 26,000 years. Of course, this is not a very long time compared to the age of those heavenly orbs, but it's quite a significant period if you have been basing major life decisions on what your horoscopes have been saying. If you are Aries, for instance, and you married a Leo because that's what your astrological symbol is reported to be most compatible with, and it didn't work out like a Walt Disney cartoon, that may be because you have been reading the wrong star sign your entire life, and should have married your Prince Charming instead of the warty dwarf called Grumpy that your astrologer told you to. Naturally, you'll want to commence legal proceedings, and the address to send the writ to is the Moon, because it's all its fault. Due to the Moon's pesky gravitational pull, the Earth has been yanked out of its ancient axis and caused what they call in the scientific community an almighty cock-up. It is scientists who have dealt this blow to the respected profession of astrology. They have even said that not only are the star signs themselves not representing the correct dates of birth, but there should be an extra 13th star sign to compensate for the Earth's wobble, and which to restore to astrology the respect it so richly deserves. You will now need to readjust your life accordingly. For instance, if you are Taurian, you may henceforth belong to the star sign of Aries, and should cease being loving, prosperous and patient. You'll find it suits you more to be courageous, energetic and pioneering. If only you had known this before, you might have become an Arctic explorer or a lion tamer, and not ended up as an assistant librarian in Godalming. That is where that nagging feeling that there must be something more to life than this comes from. Some in the business are outraged at the suggestion that the predictions might not have been accurate all along. The astrologer from the Daily Mail, Jonathan Kaner, said that the scientific community are malevolent and bigoted to suggest such things, and said, and I quote, "This is all just nonsense," which, coincidentally, is the exact same thing I think whenever I read his column. See, that was better actually just putting it with loads of Google images instead of just reading it out and having a weird funny picture which I've drawn for about 2 minutes. And if my autofocus plays up anymore, I'm going to throw it away. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you around next time. Ciao! Look, I've got a little tail. Whoa, whoa. Yes, and it is real. All the controversy.